Happy now, all is now. It's a gift to be in the present. Fresh say signing back in here, putting out my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. It's Taurus hours, and the moon just slid her monkey ass into Sagittarius, which means we're gonna have a new moon. The moon is going to conjunct the sun in Sagittarius. So, welcome to my domain. Alright, so this is going to be the energies you should look out for when the moon eventually conjuncts the sun and makes that new moon. New moon. I don't know if I said full moon, but this is new moon. Whenever the moon conjuncts the sun, that's a new moon. Whenever the moon opposes the sun, that's a full moon. Okay? And whenever there's a new moon, there is a new, you are bringing something new about, let's say accumulating something new about yourself that you were as during this Sagittarius season. So from Aries season, okay, from Aries season, this whole year has been about character development because of the year of 7. Okay, so year of 7 dealing with self-development, self-growth, infinite growth, higher self. Okay, so with moon conjuncting the sun in Sagittarius, this will be you're gonna have something, you're gonna be gaining something new about yourself, some sort of characteristic, some sort of morality that you can basically have, so it's like as we live, we gain, the older we live, we gain experience. Okay, so your experiences are your spiritual experiments. Okay, shout out Dolo the Pilot Man. So with this, you can always look back to your experiences to sort of gain some sort of wisdom, so this is where wisdom is accumulated. So with moon conjunct the sun right now, we'll be having some sort of knowledge or wisdom about that has to do that can situate the self, that can that you can be self-aware of, because it's gonna basically be in that second decan, almost in that third decan, but so it's gonna be like the Aryan influence. So with that, yeah, that's where the self, and plus, that's where the centeredness or the self awareness comes from, So, and a conjunction can play all. So it depends on the seeds you've been planting. Okay, so right now, if depending on the seeds you've been planting right now, you can be seen as someone who is wise in what they're doing, or an example we should follow. Or if you didn't plant the seeds, if you didn't plant any positive seeds, you can be seen as somebody who isn't wise and who we shouldn't follow type shit, or we can't learn or gain knowledge and wisdom from, or we can, but it's just gonna be more on the negative end. Okay? So, new moon is Sagittarius. So, it's like the moon is also going to conjunct Mars. Okay? So, emotionally, we'll have all the energies to jump into our passions, you know, our motivations, our desires, our intent, you know, and our willpower as well. So it's like we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna have the the emotions and feelings, as well as, you know, the actions and the willpower and drive towards doing what we do, you know, for, in this sense, is going to be filtered through Sagittarius, which is dealing with our our way of life. Okay, so our religion, our you know, what we do with, you know, what our God, our broad philosophical way of looking at the world and teaching and learning. So, you know, if you're learning, if you're teaching right now, you like, you might come off as, right now it might come off, people might come off as you trying to belittle them, but no, it's just Mars being in Sagittarius, making the teaching extra passionate. Okay, so the moon the moon is squaring Saturn, as well as squaring Neptune and Pisces. Okay, so the moon squaring Saturn plays where it's a learning process. So 90-degree angle, where emotionally we'll be learning, you know, learning how to take, how to gain some sort of foundation to stand on in our reality, in this Piscean, because Saturn's in Pisces. So in reality, you know, people are gaining foundation, gaining some sort of foundation to stand on as security, and some sort of putting restrictions as well on, let's say, the dream, the illusion, the creativity realm. Okay, the subconscious. Okay, so right now, emotionally, we'll be learning, you know, how we can react and respond, you know, to our subconscious, you know, how we can react and respond to our subconscious, our reality, not yeah, our reality, our creativity, and how, just sort of how, yeah, we can be emotionally comfortable in this Piscean realm that Saturn's got us in right now, you know? So, and I noticed when Saturn really popped in a Pisces, you know, it's like, because the age of Pisces was about, let's say, because we, every 2,000 years, don't quote me on that, but around there, every 2,000 years we move an age. So we're in the age of Aquarius right now, but in the age of Pisces, it was more religion and people going to war for religion. Okay, and that shit, when Saturn hit Pisces, you can see where all these wars started happening type shit. You know, Saturn moved into Pisces, I'm not, and moving into Pisces this year, but still, it's like you can see how in reality it's bringing back some sort of Piscean straitjacket type, uh, you know, faith, belief, and religion, and just people going to war for that shit. It's it is also a psyop. you know it is also a psyop to get people's attention by the shadow government. But it's just, I can see how men lie, women lie, but the stars don't. So that's just another uh perspective there. So yeah, Moon squaring Saturn. Moon is also squaring Neptune. Okay, so Neptune in Pisces, Moon in Sagittarius. This is basically Neptune dealing with dreams, dealing with spirituality, dealing with just the the creativity as well. So with Neptune is home in Pisces, so it's like emotionally we'll be reacting and responding. We'll be learning how to react and respond to our dreams. So pay attention to your dreams at this time. Okay? What can you learn about your dreams? What are your dreams trying to tell you? Okay? So, yeah. Moon is also trining Chiron and North Node. So this is the gifts to make mistakes when it comes to our passions related to our spirituality, our religion, our God, our faith belief. How we teach, and how we have a mutable way of seeing things. Okay, so the gift to make mistakes, and the gift to also heal, these the gift to also heal, all that, how we teach, and we can find healing when it comes to these sort of things. When we jump into our passions, when we go head first into our passions, we can either make mistakes or find things to heal about ourselves. Okay, so Moon is also trining North Node in Aries. So this is the gift to be able to react and respond to our spiritual path. Okay, so right now you might feel like jumping into your spiritual path, putting in some work for God type shit. So we also have Moon in conjuncting Saturn, and also in conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so Moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Uranus. So this is the in conjunction 150 degrees for a misunderstanding. So we will be misunderstanding how we can react and respond to growth right now, to expansion right now. Okay, to how how we can react and respond to, you know, a misunderstanding in the realms of Taurus that's dealing with. So expanding, how we can expand our growth, how we can expand our security, our pentacles, our monies, our financial stability, how we can expand that. We'll be misunderstanding, you know, because this is a negative alignment, okay? So moon also in conjuncting Uranus and Taurus, so misunderstanding how we can become a unique individual, how we can react and respond to become a unique individual, okay? So with that, right, yeah, those are the misunderstandings. And also we got, okay, so the sun is also, I think I broke that down in the last video. We also got sun squaring Saturn, if I didn't break that down. Sun squaring Saturn. And yeah, sun squaring Saturn, sun squaring Uranus as well. So with our actions, we will be learning how to go about gaining some sort of foundation to stand on with our wisdom and knowledge, okay? So sun squaring Neptune and Pisces, learning how we can take action towards our dreams, you know, learning how we can take action towards our dreams. So we got sun trining North Node and Chiron. Sun trining North Node and Chiron in Aries, you know. So wherever the moon is literally, you know, it's gonna be in the same house as the sun when this new moon energy hits. So, and with Mars, so you can just take it out. These energy, as I broke down the energies from the moon, is literally aligning all these other planets that I broke down, literally making the same alignment, you know, to the sun. You know, so when I say we got moon squaring Saturn, we got sun squaring Saturn as well, type shit, you know, and Mars squaring Saturn as well. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot of trines and squares in the sky. So this new moon is gonna be a lot of we're gonna be learning a lot, you know, as well as, you know, teaching and growing and, you know, learning what to grow, you know, how we can, you know, we're learning, having that angle from Jupiter, that in conjunction from Jupiter to sun, moon, and Mars type shit, you know, That's that learning process. Misunderstanding. That 150-degree angle. So right now we might just be doing all our passions, going head first with all our passions and our dreams and our creativity, and just doing it just to do it type shit. Cause this is my energy, When we talking about all these fire energy, we just missing Leo, cause I'm a Leo ascendant. We don't got nothing in Leo, but when we got planets in fire signs, you got 3 planets in a fire sign, niggas just gonna be doing shit, It's just doing just to do, okay? This is my energy, alright? So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Fresh Sage signing out. Catch you next now.